Confidence, you poor dears. I'm one of them. 1% of the population. It's the kind of thing where it's like, even when I was starting this business, there was a contract that was sure to come in and expired flat, and I was left with $15,000 that I needed to make up for that business cycle, and it was like, Andrew, like you were confident that this thing was going to come in, and you were sure. And I was learned my lessons at the time. It's like, and you already arranged this part of our business existence, and we really needed that. We were counting on it. Maybe, and of course the natural next thought would be like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't have the final hand emergency brake, and maybe I should leave this to better minds. I'm like, and confidence, it's 1% of the population. Just like structure can be thought of as OCD, confidence can get you easily thought of if it's in your top five. It's like, geez, dink, what a jerk, like, who do you think you are, is a common question, by the people around you. But you have to say, in the 1% of times where it's really important, where it's like, okay, our team just had a big loss, or we just had a big obstacle come through, and we need someone to be able to genuinely showcase for this genuine need of confidence that we are going to be okay. Even if all the signs and factors point to the fact that we're not really okay right now, if you have a confidence, be able to just take the stage and say, guys, we're going to be all right. I'm not worried. Do I like worried? And I might have the last reason for confidence. I can list you why that was a bad thing, but I can tell you this: we're gonna get through. It's magnetizing. And it's frustrating too if people don't have that kind of top 5, top 10 confidence. They're like, okay, well, they really need a leader right now, and we're gonna get through, guys. It's gonna be okay. Like, just keep. Yeah, I'm scared too, but let's. Too late now. It's like, it's the same need for someone to really be confident. But if you don't have it, please don't put yourself in that position. Even if someone's like, you know what, I'm just Joe from accounting. I know I'm not on the management team, but I see what's going on here, and I'm not worried. I'll tell you why I'm not worried. And even if there's no real logical thing, just for someone to say genuinely, organically, we're going to be all right. People will look at you and they'll say, are you sure? Are you sure? But there's a fascinating thing with your fuels. This has happened many times. In with a client in the early days of the business, and a room full of PhDs, and they're like, now, we'd like to see your credentials. They didn't talk exactly like this, but we'd like to see your credentials, and we'd like to hear about your validation, sir. And, but having them take the test and just have the green eggs and ham. And, they start to see that this is one of the most accurate things they've ever taken. And this guy seems really confident, and like, Andrew, do you think this is for us? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, all right, let's give it a shot. It's like, really? I didn't say that, but, anyone watching would be like, what? There's no reason outside of his confidence that they were going to say yes. But you know what? If you're using your fuels where they're appropriately used, it's a magical world. It's great power comes great responsibility. But if you have that confidence, definitely use it to your team's ability. The more that you become a champion for somebody else, if you're just a force in and of yourself and you're just confident, like, I can do it, it's a little off-putting. But if you just, take yourself up and say, guys, we can do it. It might even be confidence in yourself, but, it's not what they need to hear at that point in time. But that confidence still, regardless of the application, it's a powerful thing, and it can be a very powerful good.